This is Roger with Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2000 Ford F250 crew cab, short bed. It's an XLT, which is cloth. It's a 7.3 liter turbo diesel, two-wheel drive. It has 250,000 miles. It's being sold on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. So please watch the little 3-minute animated video that we have in our ads for salvage theft, and they'll tell you why and how you end up with a salvage title on a vehicle that's not wrecked. Basically, it's the lawyers for the insurance company wanting a divorce from the vehicle. So when I sell it to you and you find out that, or the insurance or your attorney finds out that Geico or whoever used to own it, in this case it was USAA, so it's military owned, that you know, you run a stop sign and kill yourself, your attorney can't say that they should have sold it on a salvage title and blah blah. It's all about liability. I'm rambling, but it's all about liability. It has nothing to do with the vehicle. Lawyers, that's all. Anyway, just watch that video. It explains it a lot better than I just did. It's got a beautiful set of Michelins all the way around. Couple little scratches. I mean, it's a 250,000 mile truck, so you're going to have those. But really, you know, there's a dent behind that passenger rear wheel. There's a couple dents down here low on the doors. This is not for cosmetics. If you're buying a truck like this for cosmetics, you're probably insane. Obviously, USAA means it's some sort of military person or former military person that owned it. They put a brand new set of Michelins on it, then it got stolen, then it got dinged up. So whoever had this thing took really good care of it. I will tell you that we do about a 2-hour inspection when these first come in, and after that 2-hour inspection, this is what happened. We did new driver door lock cylinder and ignition. We did new wiper blades. We did a rear seat. Now the rear seat does not match the front seat. We could not find that pattern anymore, so it's got a newer rear seat than you would expect to find. I'll show you that in a second. It's got a nice spare. Got a tow package. Put this up here. There you go. There you go. Here's your lights. Let's see. So rear seat, both batteries were replaced. Passenger side mirror was broken. It was replaced. And the drain plug had a little leak around it, a little seepage around the oil drain plug. So we replaced the drain plug, and of course when you do that, you do an oil change. So it got an oil change also. All right, I'm going to fire this thing up. We're going to look under the hood. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps on both fenders and on both front side parts of the core support. That would tell you that, miles, 250,000, 276. That would tell you that nothing's been replaced in the front. They don't replace fenders or core supports with Ford parts because they're too expensive. Alright. There's a new battery on this side. There's your Ford stamp on the passenger side. There's your Ford stamp right between my finger and thumb there. By the way, it's 104 or 5 right now, on its way to 108 today. There's your Ford stamp right there. There's your Ford stamp there, and another new battery here. And basically I put my phone in the freezer, literally, to try to make it through these. Kind of got a rush or my phone overheats. As you can see, there's the pattern of the seat in the back. There's the pattern of the seat in the front. This is just a vehicle to tow with a 7.3. Great set of tires and a nice spare. Cosmetically, not horrible, but it's not cosmetically free of dings and nicks and whatchamacallit, and it's got the wrong rear seat. Man, it is blazing hot. Guys, your front seat looks great. This thing, on Thursday, our upholstery guy comes by. We'll have a fill put in this thing. Basically, it's a patch that'll be gone, but you'll be able to see a little bit of the patch, but it'll look about 97% better. That's obviously from somebody's elbow. Here's a wheel lock key. Like I said, that's a new mirror. There's your passenger, driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Mirrors out, in, down, up. Passenger mirror out, in, up, down. Alright, door locks. There's a little bit of a tear right here. We'll have the upholstery guy look at that also. Get that closed up so it doesn't get any worse. But other than that, the front seats look great. Let me give you a look at the pattern. There's the pattern there. There's the pattern there. Basically, the seat in the rear came from, like, I think it was an 05. It's the only thing we could find. They're getting rare. We buy so many rear seats, it's not even funny. They steal the rear seat and they take the rear seat out to make room for dope. And then the cops find it. It's minus the rear seat. Ooh, that air conditioning works good. Oh boy, that's nice. It is really warm today. Monsoon will start pretty soon, then we'll be 100 degrees and 90% humidity for about 2 weeks, and then we're done. All right. Okay, so that all
from ending up like a washed out strip.
AM/FM works, the CD player. Let's look inside. Center console. Like I said, this is going to get fixed. That'd be right where your knee or your elbow. Your knee, elbow. There's off and on for overdrive. There you go. All right, let's go for a ride. Boy, that air works good. Oh, it feels good in here. Let's see. It's on a salvage title. Obviously, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to need plates and insurance. You can get neither on a salvage title. We will have to take it to motor vehicles before you get here. We charge $200 to do that. 50 goes to the state, 150 goes to us to cover. Our guy's sitting there with it potentially all day. We have to be there at 8 in the morning first, so our guy gets there about 7, which means he's here at 6. And so there's at least 2.5 hours invested in it. Sometimes our guy can be there from 8 to 4 or 5 in the afternoon, depending on whether the police are busy that day with other more important police business, any kind of thing distracting them. They don't let us leave the vehicle there and come back for it. We have to stay with it. Used to not be that way. We used to just be able to charge $50. But a lot of times our guy's down there, and that's why we charge them. Okay? Then there's a $250 deposit, and then there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 3% and you come here, you're going to pay a total of 5% tax. That's your 3 plus our 2. $250 dock fee, and then $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, you pay just agreed upon price, and then you add $200 if you want us to restore the title before it leaves. The steering is really tight for a 250,000 mile truck. It's a USA vehicle. Military guys always take care of their stuff. I love getting them. Let's see, deposit. Please make sure you get a deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com thanking you, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Lastly, I say this in every single video for every single vehicle we have, whether it's Dennis's M3, which is sitting right there, or it's any of those trucks. Say the same thing every time. I'm not singling this one out. This truck is way out of warranty by miles and year. The people who built this truck at Ford, the designers, the engineers, everybody said this is how many miles, this is how many years we can go back. on a warranty, because after that we really don't know what's going to happen. So if they don't know, how the heck do we know? We don't know what's going to happen to this truck a week from now, a month from now, or a year from now. So there is risk in buying a used vehicle. So please, 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 if you don't want risk, buy brand new. You can probably get I know you can get a brand new crew cab XLT for about somewhere between 35 and 45, depending on where you're at. And then you'll get the bottled water and maybe even a loaner vehicle. I don't know. 3 years of stress-free everything, and that'll be that. If you can realize that you're saving a bunch of money, that you're getting a 7.3, and that some of the money you saved may sooner or later have to be spent on anything from a blown-up motor to a bad tranny to a windshield wiper motor to a window motor to something, then this is a good buy for you. You just have to keep it real, all right? We don't like to, this isn't really tough love as much as it is reality check. This is a reality check. 250,000 miles and basically 15 years old. That's what you're getting here. You're also getting a 7.3, which of course is well known as being nearly indestructible. And we've checked it out, and as of today, it's a great truck. We did an oil change, put a rear seat, a used rear seat that doesn't match in it. Passenger mirror, driver door lock cylinder, the ignition's new, and blah, blah, blah. That's about it, all right? Anyway, thank you very much for your time. That's it.